Welcome, my valiant hunters, to a new episode of Class Loadouts. This is actually my support class for HVZ. It's not complete yet because I still need to get 2 hammer shots and my Apex weapon systems, plus 2 machetes from the Nerf Zombie Strike or the Nerf Worker community. But my primary weapon in this class is my Raider CS-35. This actually has the 35 drum, which is very rare in a Raider, but it is heavily modified. Air restrictors removed, double loads darts because I extended the tube into back here, so there's not as much spring power in it, but it still gets decent ranges. It shoots 45 to 50 feet. I still use my grenades, but they're hard to see because the vest gets in the way, so I took them off. But you can look in the last video, I showed my small talk and Mustang and Sally, but those are my grenades. And then you got Sally 2.0, which is a foam demolisher grenade, which can chuck down really hard at enemies. It does leave bruises if you chuck it hard enough, which is why I don't do it. But when this is out, I switch to my secondary rifle, which is actually my primary rifle in my stealth class, which is my Origin rifle. This thing, instead of it being a rifle, it's actually now the Origin sub, aka the Origin submachine gun. This has a 10-shot clip. It's supposed to hold a 6 clip, but I couldn't find one before the video that would stay in. I need to get a electrical tape mod guide to make it fit correctly without getting stuck. I still need to sand down the barrel. I don't know if you can tell, but the barrel has been sanded a little bit to show the orange, but I need to sand it a little bit more and add a little bit more orange onto this. But that's the Origin submachine gun. It is semi-automatic. It still revs. It's the same Origin rifle, just smaller, more compact. Once that is out, you switch to one of many rifles that I have. That is 2 guns that are main rifles. I count one of them as a secondary. This one I count as a secondary. I keep burping. This is the Slingfire CS6. I call it CS6 for once because I actually use a 6 in it. This is a single-use rifle. In HVZ, I have to start it. You saw me start it on video right there. But the inside is not painted, for those of you that wanted to know. Inside's not painted, only the outside. But the CS6 is called that because it uses 6 clip. When I do use this, it is going to be on my back, and I switch in safe zones when I do this. I figured out what safe zones are. There are zones where you cannot shoot zombies, tag zombies, so I was correct in the last video, and I also explained the rules in the video I made before that. But this is my Slingfire. I take it off like that, shoot a zombie, cock it, shoot, cock it, shoot, cock it, shoot, until that's out. And then you're thinking, oh, he's gone, he's dead. No, I got dart storage right here. Don't have any darts with me, but I have 2 other primary, well, I have 1 secondary in my pocket that I'm going to be using, which is my Jolt. Single shot pistol, very small, very compact, so I'm going to keep that with me when I'm running. But when that's out and I'm out of ammo, and I give my reflex away, which is this, the reflex is actually a secondary that I'm going to be giving away, along with my rifles. If they're out of ammo, I'm going to tell the player, hey, you got clips? Here, have a gun. But once that's out, I have my Magnus. You saw this in my stealth class. It's my main weapon that I'm going to be running with in most of my classes. This thing, pretty decent ranges. So that's going to be with me, and then below is actually going to be tied to me, which is my Cyclone Shock. This thing is tied to my custom-made jean belt. It revolves, shoots. I modified it, if you couldn't tell by the sound, and also all the dart posts are missing. I don't know if the camera could see that. But that is staying with me. And to get it back on the belt, it's actually fairly simple. Just take the string, take it under your belt, and then just push it through when you're in a safe zone. Just like that. So now it stays on for the most part. I was saying good things about you and you fall, you know what? Okay, double loop it. Don't take my advice. Double loop, because then it stays. But also, another thing that I'm going to be running with, dual-wield, custom-made strong arms. This is my modification. It's a dual strong arm integration. Not really integration, it's just a shell switch. One was painted and broken, the other was brand new but wouldn't load correctly. I think, yeah, this one's the broken one. I still got to work on their internals, but if you see a modified strong arm with air restrictor removed and an 8 kg spring, these things are monsters. They shoot up to 90 feet, which is awesome. So those two I'm going to be giving away and keeping for myself at the same time. But again, I got my custom sheath. This time I organized the clips so they're supposed to be in the correct order. So freak all of you guys who said that I was the wrong order last time. But that's the main weapons I'm going to be running with. These two I'm going to be keeping while I'm running, because those guns I'm going to have to drop eventually while I'm running. Same with these clips, so these can just go bye-bye. But those grenades, they fit on this side of the belt. If you're wondering what the bag... Oh, it fell through. If you're wondering what this little pocket or bag thing on my pants is, if you could even see it, that's for this little signaling harmonica. Because apart from being a Supplyman, I'm also going to be a Signalman for my team, because we might be running with walkie-talkies, so this is going to be good for the walkie-talkies, because I hold it up, and we're going to have a code. This, I'm going to show the code in another video, but this is the overrun, or the zombie spotted. This is the overrun. And then the zombie spotted is this. I'm kind of spitting into it because I'm trying to blow. But what I do is I just block this with my thumb. So just these 3 top holes work. So it goes. So it kind of sounds kind of like radio static and also like it's actually working. But this is also my character and my story. This is his harmonica that I got in 1952 when he was 12. This is actually trainee number 19937's. This is his, and so are these pistols, if you guys couldn't read the Sharpie. I did take the liberty of taking the back of one of the pistols and writing Ravenclad, because that's the base where we're supposedly from. But this says trainee SS from Ravenclad, number 19937, given on December 25th, 19, and then the last 2 years are blacked out. There's really good cause for that, because they're supposed to be training for their internal clock, which is, it'll be explained in the story. But with all of this going on, I am going to show my main costume for the support class. The main costume itself is my leather vest, this jean leg thing that's cut up, tied together with my leather thing that was on my arm in my stealth class. Well, not my arm, but my leg in my stealth class. This pocket, which is used for harmonica, collecting darts, collecting grenades, holding grenades, and throwing grenades. And then my sword, that could just go bye-bye. Not part of the costume. And so is this. This is not part of the costume, but it does look cool just having it hang there while I'm running, because you see it sling, and then sling back, sling, and then sling back, just the way that I have it on. But that's about it in this class. I just want to say, if you guys want to join my squad, if you live in Wichita, Kansas, Facebook me at Hunter Technic. You can get that information in all my videos if you look at my channel. I know that's kind of rough to say because I'm lazy to put it in the description, okay? But you can Facebook me, Skype me, email me, and also put a comment down below. Bye. I love you, my bounty hunters. Please subscribe. Please like this video. And if you want more of this stuff, you know where to put it. My name is Hunter Kill 4672. Signing out. Peace out. Woo!